Good morning, sports and football. We are playing Parallax Football Complete. This is my 1973 Kenny Stabler Raider replay, playing out Kenny Stabler's first year as a starter. We are currently 4-2. The first 3 games of the season we did not play. That was before Kenny was the starter. So the Raiders went 1-2 in those first 2. Lost to the Vikings 24-16 real life score, beat the Dolphins 12-7 in a real life game, and then lost to Kansas City 16-3 in a real life game. And that's when Kenny Stabler was named the starter. And I have played every game there since. And the Raiders are undefeated with Kenny Stabler. We beat the Cardinals 19-0. We beat the Chargers 20-16. Kenny Stabler threw 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns in that comeback victory. And then we beat the Broncos in Mile High 10-6. A kickoff return gave us the edge 7-6, and we added a field goal late to guarantee victory. But we would have won that game 7-6 on a kickoff return. Now we're in Memorial Stadium in Baltimore playing the 1973 Baltimore Colts. I am starting Burt Jones in this game. And this will wrap up our 5-game road trip before we go on a 4-game home stand. So this is game number 7 on the season. At the end of this game, we will literally be at midway point of the NFL season. And Kenny Stabler currently undefeated. The Raiders come in here with a dominant advantage over Schnellenberger's Colts. The Raiders in the matchup will pass the ball on the B charts. They will catch on the D charts. They will have a +1 point of attack bonus. They have a running chart of B. They punt on average against this team, a 47. Their kick return on average is a 31 with a chance to go to the house, and they place kickers a B. This is the best the Raiders have looked against every opponent thus far. So I suspect we're going to kill the Colts, but who knows. Schnellenberger runs the ball equal to Madden on a 1-4 die roll. I'm going to be calling plays today, so I'm going to not roll random. I'm going to actually call plays for both teams, and we're going to not use defense. So, again, the game was designed where you can play it multiple ways. You cannot break it. It is literally described in the book that you can use defense, not use defense. You can roll offense and defense. You don't have to. The game is built to function as a very quick play call dice roll game. Schnellenberger's passing attack against this Raider defense is a D. Their receptions are an F. Their point of attack modifier is a -1 for every run. Their run is a D chart. Their net punting is only 32 against this Raider team. Their kick return is only 18, but they can take it back to the house, and their place kicker is a C. Again, as I said before, this Colts team might be the worst team we face. I don't know. I can't speak to how all these other teams are rated yet. I don't look at the ratings till I match them up for the game. But this is the worst. This is the best the Raiders have been in the season in a matchup. This is the worst team we've seen in a matchup. So I suspect we're going to whoop them. All right, the Raiders get the ball. And we return the ball out on average against these guys to the 31-yard line. I am not going to risk a fumble by trying to return a kick, so we're going to take it to 31, and we are going to run the ball. And why are we going to run the ball? Because we're on the B charts with a +1. So we're going to run the ball. This is going to be Hubbard. 41 is 1, +1 point of attack, 2-yard run for the Raiders, 2nd and 8. We're going to run again with Smith. It's going to be 42. 42 is 2, +1, 3 yards, 1, 2, 3. 3rd and 5. And we're going to have Kenny Stabler run the ball again here with Davis. 26. 26 is 4, +1, 5 and a first. Kenny Davis gets enough behind that big left side. All right, Kenny Stabler's going to run again. Hubbard up the gut. 26 going to be 4, +1, 5 yards. 2nd and 5. The Raiders pounding the rock against this defense. We're going to pass on this one. Play action. 56 will be a completion on the B charts. 56 is complete, and we do use the D charts with a +2. Completion is 62. It's going to be 6 + 2 is 8 and a first down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the Raiders are right now dominating Baltimore. We're going to run Marv Hubbard. 46. Marv Hubbard is going to rumble for 7, 8 yards for Hubbard. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2nd and 2. We're going to pitch it to Davis. Around the end, 16 is 2 +1, 3 and a first. 1, 2, 3. The Raiders right now unstoppable with this B +1 point of attack. We're going to go ahead and pass the ball. Stabler looking deep. 23. Uh-oh, not a good idea. 23 incomplete. Stabler looks down the field deep to Branch. Nobody home. Stabler's going to run the ball with Hubbard up the gut, trying to get some yardage. 55 is going to be 5 plus 1, 6 yards. 5, 6, third and 4. We're going to go play action. Look for Bob Moore, the tight end. It's going to be complete. Bob Moore catches the ball for 13. Is going to be 1 plus 2, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3, not enough. 4th and 1. Dang, the Baltimore Colts hold on a third down. We can kick the field goal on 26-yard line. 1-5. If I don't roll a 6, we're good to go, and we miss. I can't believe it. Blanda chokes. First drive is fantastic. Field goal attempt of 33, no good. The Raiders leave points on the field. John Madden pulling his hair out. 5, 6, 7, can't believe it. And Burt Jones and the Baltimore Colts will have the ball at their own 33. And what a great drive. Run, run, pass, run, run. On a third down pass, we come up shy, and Blanda misses a 33-yard field goal. All right, the Colts, we pass on a D, we run on a D. So I can do either crappily. We're going to open it up with a run, though. They're going to play smart ball. They were able to get the Raiders off the field, so they don't want to do anything crazy. And they're going to run Mitchell. It's going to be 14. 14 for Mitchell on the D charts is going to be 0. -1 point of attack. Mitchell loses a yard, second down. He's going to drop back and pass looking for Dowdy. 15 on the D charts. That's not good, folks. 15 on the D charts is incomplete. Third down and 11. He's got to pass again. He's going to look for Raymond Chester in the middle of the field. Damn, 13 could be a sack. 13 is incomplete. Fourth down, they'll punt. And again, I said before, the Raiders should dominate this game. 32-yard net. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2. Raiders have it at the 36. We can risk the punt and try to return it for a touchdown. We will not. The Raiders take over first quarter. Here we go. We're going to pound the rock again with Marv Hubbard. 26. Marv Hubbard, 5 yards for Hubbard up the gut. Second down. We're going left. Marv Hubbard, back-to-back carries for Hubbard. 26 is 5 more and a first down. Back-to-back runs off the guard. Art Shell, Gene Upshaw. We're going to run again. Chester Davis around the end. Oh, 1 yard. He gets tripped up, but he does manage to fall forward for a yard. We're going to run Chester Davis again. Or Charles Davis again. 23. 1 plus 1 is 2. Third down and 7. We got to drop back and pass. We're going to look for Bolitnikov at the first down stripe. 26, I think, on B is complete. So the Raiders have a chance to get the first. Bolitnikov, 41 is going to be 2 plus 2, 4. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4th and 1, 2, 3. 4th and 3. And we're going to punt. Dang, and this unfortunately goes through the end zone. 47, the ball would hit the goal line and be a touchback. Damn, punt touchback. So Ray Guy against these guys is a 47-yard net, but unfortunately there, booms it through. But right now, Baltimore is hanging in there. Unbelievable. All right, Burt Jones is going to try a... Nah, we're going to run. We're going to run. Try not to lose yardage this time. 24. It's 2 minus 1. He gets a yard, so we get up to the 21. 2nd and 9. We're going to run again. This will be Mitchell. Mitchell goes 13. 13. Oh, man, it's going to be -1. Loses it. 3rd and 10. They're not going to get anything today, I can tell. Burt Jones is going to pass it to Spire, the flanker. 43 might be a catch. 43 is complete to Spire on the F chart. And 54, he's going to catch it for 8 plus 1. 9 yards, not enough. Poor guy, 4th and 1. Baltimore's not stupid. They're going to punt. 32, 10, 20, 30, 1 and 2. The Raiders will not try to take this back to the house. Final drive of the first quarter. The Raiders have a big advantage, and we have not been able to put points on the board. All right, we're going to run Davis up the gut. 33. 33 is going to be 2 plus 1, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. 2nd down and 7. We're going to play action pass and look for Bolitnikov down the sideline. 53 on the B chart. 53 is complete. Come on, Bolitnikov. Caught for... No! Dropped it. Damn it. 3rd down. Bolitnikov bobbles it and drops it. So unlike Freddie. Mr. Surehands, Hall of Famer. 3rd and 7. We got to pass again. We're looking for Sinai. Oh, no. Sack. Yep. Down he goes. Stabler loses 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4th down. The Raiders will punt, sack by you-know-who. Let's roll. 4. That's going to be Barnes with the sack. Damn, the Raiders have to punt. 0-0 first quarter. Raiders go 47. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7. They're fielded at the 19. They cannot return this. Oh, they can. Why not? They have nothing to lose. 66 is a touchdown. No, they do not. But, man, Baltimore might as well do that. Damn, I didn't realize. Oh, touchback. The first punt was a touchback. All right, second quarter, Baltimore with the ball. Here we go. Baltimore's going to run the ball. 31 on D charts. Man, 31 is going to be a run for loss of 1. Is Lydell Mitchell buried? Or McCauley buried? They're going to run McCauley again. 16. This is a little better. 1 yard. He gets it back. 3rd down and 10. We're going to throw the ball for Chester. Raymond Chester. 31 on D charts is going to be sacked. Down he goes. The Raiders get to him for a loss of 4. Who makes the sack for the Raiders? Tomes. So they're going to have to punt, sack, Toms. Holy cow. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2. They're at the 47. The Raiders in the best position they've been in today. Second quarter. I would have thought the Raiders would kill them. Hopefully this will turn into that. Hubbard going to carry the ball. 53. Raiders marching. 5-3. 53 is a run for 5 yards. Hubbard getting the job done, averaging about 4.5 yards a carry. We're going to run Hubbard again. 44. 44 is going to be a run for 5 in the first. Now the Raiders are plowing the head here with the left side. We're going to pitch it to Smith. 32. Smith gets to the corner, gets tripped up after 2. Whoops. 1, 2. Yeah, down to the 35. Second down. Raiders are going to run Davis. 32. Davis gets a carry. 32 is going to be a run for 2 yards. 1, 2. 3rd and 6. Stabler is going to set him up for a field goal. We're going to run the ball. Hubbard. We can get the first if Hubbard gets going. 41. Not good. 41 is 1 plus 1, 2 yards, and Hubbard won't get it. 4th down. The Raiders, though, setting themselves up for a Blanda field goal of, come on, baby. We're at the 31. Blanda, let's make this one. 1-4. So a 5 or a 6 he misses. It's good. Blanda makes a 38-yard field goal. Raiders are up 3-zip. And Baltimore returns it to the 18. They have nothing to lose. Let's go for the touchdown. Nope. I mean, Baltimore is not very good. They can score on any kick, so why not give them a chance to? Baltimore takes over. Somehow Baltimore's in this ball game, folks, midway through the second quarter. And we're going to open it up with a pass. We're going to try to pass Burt Jones to Mitchell out of the backfield. 31 is going to be sacked. The Raiders get him again. Down he goes, loss of 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Second down. So the Raiders get a sack for Tomes. So Tomes with a sack. Toms. Oh, man, they're going to pass again, looking for Chester. 63 is complete. So Raymond Chester. Now they need a big roll. 31 ain't going to be good enough. It's a catch for 1 plus 1, 2 yards. He dumps it down to Chester for 2. 3rd down, they're going to pass again. 53 is complete. Yes, it is. This is going to be to Dowdy. And 45, good catch. 45 is going to be a catch for 9 plus 1, 10 yards. Not enough thanks to the sack. 4th down. And the Raider defense is strangling them. They're going to punt. 32. 10, 20, 31, 2. Raiders have the ball at their own 46. And we're going to work. We're going to drop back and pass. Stabler on a play-action pass is going to be looking deep to Branch. 46, complete. A bomb to Branch, or I should say a pass to Branch. We don't know if it's a bomb yet. And 26, it will be decent, though. 7 plus 2, 9 yards. So Branch down to the 45-yard line of the Colts. We're going to pass again, this time to Bolitnikoff. 34 is a catch on the B charts. Yep, catch. So Bolitnikoff makes the sideline catch of 56. That's going to be 12 plus 2, 14 yards. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Down to the 31, and now Ken Stabler's finding a rhythm. We're going to hand it off to Hubbard. 46, that's a big run. It's going to be 7, 8 yards for Hubbard. 2nd and 2. Play action, looking for Sinai in the end zone. It's going to be a catch. Can they score? 36 is going to be a catch for 10, plus 2, 12 yards. 10, 11, 12, down to the 11. First and 10, can get the one at the 1. Hubbard up the gut. 61 is going to be 4 yards for Hubbard. Second and 6, we're going to run Clarence Davis. 41 is 2 yards. 1, 2, third down. Dang it. Third and 4. We're going to pass. We're going to look for a Blitnikoff at the goal line. 55 is a catch. And 64, not dropped, is a touchdown. Blitnikoff, Stabler. 5-yard TD pass to Freddie Blitnikoff. And our extra point by a B kicker is automatic. The Raiders are up 10-0. What a rough first half. We had to bust our ass to get that 10 points. And the Colts do not return this for a touchdown. It's only 10-0, but the Raiders defense is strangling them. They're going to run the ball here. Try to get something going. 34, not bad. They're going to run the ball for 2. 1, 2. That's McCauley up the gut. Second down. They're going to pass this time out to Raymond Chester. Complete. That is not a long gain. That's complete. But if I roll that here, it'd be 17. On the F chart, 16 is going to be a catch for 5 yards. 3rd and 4. They're going to pass again. 61 on the D chart might be incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down. They have no choice but to punt because we got the ball. 10, 20, 31, 2. The Raiders will have the ball. Final drive of the half at the 43. And we're going to open it up with a run. We're going to hand it off to Smith. And the Raiders run. Oh, Smith's going to plow ahead for 8 yards. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2nd and 2. The Raiders play action to Branch. 52 might be incomplete. 52 complete to Branch for 51. Branch catches a little button hook, goes for 5 yards and a first down. Stabler looking good. We're going to run Hubbard. 64. Hubbard's going to plow ahead for 7 yards. 5, 6, 7. 2nd and 3. We're going to run Hubbard again. 64. Another 7. 64. 7 yards. 5, 6, 7. Back-to-back 7-yard carries for Marvin Hubbard. We're going to take a shot at the end zone to Sinai. 46 is complete. Come on, Sinai. Catch a bomb down the sideline. 63 is going to be 10 plus 2, 12 yards. 10, 11, 12, down to the 18. The Raiders have found their rhythm now, folks. They're about to score 17 unanswered points. We're going to plow ahead. We're going to pitch it to Smith. Touchdown, Smith. That's long gain. And 34. He would go for 34, but it's going to be an 18-yard run for Smith. Smith, 18-yard TD run, and the PAT is good. The Raiders are up 17-0 at halftime. That's the first half. Raiders whooping Baltimore 17-zip. What can I say? I predicted it that this would be a butt whooping. The Raider defense, again, this is the lowest rated team against us yet. This is the best we've been against another team. So that's how bad Baltimore was in 1973. All right, Raiders kicking it off. And Baltimore, again, they have no reason to not go for the touchdown. They do not get it. But again, you're going to do it because even if they fumble, they're not going to win this game. Might as well try to get cheap scores. All right, they're going to start it off running the ball with Mitchell. And 13, not good. Loss of 1. Mitchell gets trapped. Tackle for loss. We're going to run again. Lydell Mitchell, 46. That's a better run. 5 yards, baby Lydell. 3rd down. And they're going to pass short, looking for Raymond Chester. Complete. Raymond Chester for 34. It's going to be caught for 7 yards. 5, 6, 7, and a first down. The Raider defense could not get to Burt Jones that time. We're going to run McCauley up the gut. Nice carry. 46 is going to be 7 yards. No, loss of 1. 46 is 5. So 5 yards with a point of attack roll. 2nd down. They're going to pitch to Lydell Mitchell for 43. That's going to be another 1 yard. 3rd and 4. They got to put the ball in the air. They're going to swing it out to Lydell Mitchell out of the backfield. Catch. Wait, 63 on that might not be a catch. It is. Lydell Mitchell with a catch for 22. It's going to be a catch for 2 plus 1. 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. 4th and 1. Baltimore's fans groan as they don't get the first. 10, 20, 31, 2. Raiders will not risk the ball with a return. And they're going to go to work doing what they do best. They're going to pound the rock with Hubbard. The Raiders, 31, get 1 yard thanks to our movement at the point of attack. First down. The Raiders are going to run again with Smith. 41, 2 yards, 1, 2, 3rd and 7. The Raiders are going to pound it again with Davis. We're winning easily, so we don't have to do anything crazy. 7 plus 1, 8 and a first. 5, 6, 7, and 8 up to the 41. The Raiders find room on 3rd down thanks to that left side. We're going to run again. Marvin Hubbard, 65, goes for 8 yards. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2nd and 2. Perfect time. Play action pass to Bolitnikoff. Caught for 63 is going to be 10 plus 2, 12 yards. 10, 11, 12. Raiders down to the 39. The Colts reeling as the Raiders have dominated this game. We're going to run Hubbard. 43 is 2 plus 1, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. 2nd down. We're going to run Hubbard again. 45 is a run for 5 plus 1, 6. 5, 6. 3rd and 1. We're going to pound it. We're going to pitch it to Smith. 46, he gets to the corner, lowers his head, skips out of bounds. 5, 6, 7, and 8 after an 8-yard run for Smith. Davis in the ball game on a slant call. 24, he's going to go for 3 yards. 1, 2, 3, 2nd and 7. We're going to give it to Davis again on a pitch. 46 is going to be 7 plus 1, 8 and a first down. Raiders 1st and 10 at the 12. And we're going to pass the ball here. Play action, looking for Bolitnikoff. 42, I think it's going to be incomplete. No, complete on the very edge in the flat to Freddie Bolitnikoff. Bolitnikoff turns upfield, catches and turns for 7, down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down. Bolitnikoff caught that literally in the flat, turned it upfield, and it is 1, 2, 3. 2nd and 3. We're going to run Hubbard. 36 is 3 plus 1, 4 yards and a first down at the 1. 1st and goal. We're going to give it to Davis. 13, don't tell me. Plus 1 touchdown thanks to the Davis 1-yard TD run. PAT. 24-0. The Raiders pounding the hell out of the Colts. Baltimore will attempt to return this kick for a touchdown. They will not do it. Woo! The fans here in a sparsely crowded stadium are actually getting up and leaving, as it doesn't look like there's any kind of chance for Burt Jones and company. 24-0 in the middle of the 3rd quarter. And here we go. Baltimore's going to open it up. They're just going to have to pass a little bit. And we're going to pass the ball to Raymond Chester. It's going to be 21 as a interception. No, interception coverage. Oh, Jones. Intercepted by the Raiders coverage unit 3, Wilson. Coverage and Wilson. Holy cow, he picks this off. And our coverage unit is an A. We could score on a touchdown here. 3 is 10 yards back. We got it returned back to the 8. 1st and goal at the 8. The crowd stunned. And they are leaving as the Raiders now are about to make this a blowout. Raiders are going to open it up on a rollout pass for their tight end Moore. 43 is a catch. Double check. Yep, it's a catch for Moore. Can he score? 63, 12 touchdown Moore. So Stabler having his best day yet. A 8-yard TD pass to the tight end Moore. And the Raiders, PAT, it is 31-0. Oh my God, Baltimore's final possession of the 3rd. No return for a touchdown. The fans here now leaving as the 4th quarter is almost up. And the Raiders have kicked butt here. We're going to run the ball with Lydell Mitchell. 36, going to be a run for 4 yards. Good. We're going to run Lydell Mitchell again. 44, very nice. 44 is going to be 3 yards. 3rd and 2. Should be 3rd and 3. 4 and 3 is 7, so it should be 3rd and 3. They're going to run him again. Lydell Mitchell, 53. Can he get the first? 3 minus 1 is 2. 1, 2, 4th and 1. They'll punt to wrap up the quarter. Raiders will score 2 touchdowns in the 3rd. Baltimore shutout. 10, 20, 31, 2. Raiders have it at the 41. They will not try to return this for a touchdown. Holy cow. And we're going to sub in Stabler. What has he done? Has he thrown a pick today? First game, Stabler's not thrown a pick, and he's thrown 2 touchdowns. We're going to let Stabler play. because I'm using passing grade. So I mean, I could certainly say LaMonica is back in the game, but why would they? The Raiders are giving Stabler a chance. It's Stabler's chance to prove his mettle. All right, we're going to run the ball with Hubbard. Ooh, 16. It's going to still be 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. Second down. We're going to run Hubbard again for 54. Hubbard's going to rip through for 6. 5, 6. Third and 1. Raiders are going to run Davis. 43 is going to be a first down of 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. And right now, Baltimore can't slow the Raiders. We're going to run Hubbard again. 46. Going to be an 8-yard carry. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Second and 2. We're going to pitch it to Smith. For, long gain. Smith breaks away for 45. Touchdown, Smith. Start of the fourth quarter, Smith with a 40-yard run TD. And that makes it 38-0. Baltimore can't believe it. Fans have piled out. And no, he bobbles that kick return, almost fumbles it, but doesn't. And the Raiders now would have to start benching. So probably at this point, we would bring in LaMonica. All right, Baltimore goes to work. We're going to pass it. It's going to be 62. I don't think that's complete, actually, on a D chart. No, incomplete, second down. We're going to pass it again, looking for Dougherty. 41, incomplete, third down. And he's going to pass one more time for Spire down the field. 16 is incomplete. Fourth down, they will punt. Man, it's just punishing to watch. 10, 20, 31, 2. But this is how it should be when a great defense meets a bad offense. It should be dominant. All right, we still got 4 drives left, and it's 38-0. The Raiders are going to run the ball, just trying to kill clock here. 31 is going to be a run for 4. Second down for Hubbard. We're going to run Smith. 42. 42 is 8 yards. Oh, man, 5, 6, 7, and 8. First down. We can't stop, actually. We're going to run Smith. 31. 31 is 4 yards. Second and 6. We're going to run Smith again. 14. 14 is going to be 14 is going to be 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. Third down. We're going to run Hubbard. Third down. 61. Hubbard's going to get 3 plus 1. 4. 1, 2, 3. First down on the button. Fans have left. There's a handful that are staying just because they want to gripe at their bench. But outside of that, the place is empty. There aren't many people left here except Raider family. It might be a Raider fans on the East Coast. I doubt it. There are many in Baltimore. And it is first down at the 28. The Raiders are going to run Hubbard. Fumble. Hubbard coughs it up. Fumble loss. Well, that's our first turnover. Unbelievable. And there is no return on fumbles. Burt Jones skips out onto the field. Might actually be Domrez now. I would assume Domrez is in. We're going to pass the ball. 63 is complete. And this is to Raymond Chester for 36. Going to be complete for 11 yards. 10-11. So Domrez comes in the game and completes a pass. We're going to pass again. 62. I think it's incomplete. Second down. Domrez looking deep to Dougherty. 52. Incomplete. Third down. Domrez again. 36 is complete. He finds a man, Raymond Chester, on third and long. And 33, Chester's going to get, 33 is going to get 5 and not enough. Fourth down. Again, they just want to get this over with. They will punt. Again, they've got pride, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2. The Raiders are pinned at the 24, and the Raiders will not try to return this for a touchdown. The Raiders will just run the clock out. 12 is going to be nowhere, plus 1 for Davis. Second down. Raiders are going to run Davis again. 25 is going to be a run for 4. Third and 5. Daryl LaMonica is just in, handed off. Hubbard up the gut. 33 is going to be 2 plus 1, 3 yards. 1, 2, 3, and the Raiders will have to punt. Hallelujah. Raiders punt. 47, 10, 20, 30, 45, 6, 7. They try to return this for a touchdown, and they do not, but it's close as he slips out. And this is it. Baltimore's final drive. 38-0. They're going to kneel down. They're going to kill clock. Kneel down. Kill clock. There's no reason they would try to extend this. No timeouts used. Kneel down, kill clock. Raiders are going to win this game. So the Raiders had a 40-yard run to start the third. That made it 38, right? No score. Baltimore completely shut out. So let's see here. 28, 29, 30, 31, 38. Yep, Raiders win 38-0, and the Raiders go to 5-2 under Baltimore. I can't remember what their record was in real life coming into this game, but the Raiders are going to win. So they are undefeated with Stabler. They win this one 38-0. Stabler had, let's see here, Blanda missed a field goal. That opening drive was brilliant, and he missed a field goal. Stabler throws two touchdowns. So Stabler with 2 TDs, no turnovers for the first time this year. So Stabler manages to improve. He throws the first game. I can't remember what he did in the first game against the Cardinals. What did he do in the first game against the Cards? No turnovers. Yes, he did. So Stabler had an interception. Yeah. So Stabler threw a pick in the first game, INT. He had a touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns and 2 picks in the second game. He had an interception in the third game against the Broncos, and then he threw 2 TDs today in an easy win. But the Raiders really did it running the ball. Smith had an 18-yard run for a touchdown. Davis, where are we at here? Field goal, a 5-yard pass to Flitnikoff, 18-yard run for Smith, a 1-yard run for Davis, and a 40-yard run for Smith. So Smith had 2 touchdowns today. Hubbard did not get in the end zone, and Hubbard fumbled the ball away in the 4th. But the Raiders are kicking butt, and we can now add the Baltimore Colts to this file, as the Raiders are now pushed out to 4 straight wins, and they are currently 5-2 since starting Stabler. And Stabler has got 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So Stabler is 4-4 in touchdowns and interceptions in his first 5 starts. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Parallax Football Complete. This is my latest football game, and it is my new flagship football title. I am planning on playing an absolute ton of football with this. I'm going to finish the Stabler 73 season, and then I'm probably going to do a CFL season, probably Doug Flutie or Warren Moon. I'm going to do a CFL season for one of those 2 guys. And then at that point, I may play out actual replay of the 58 season, or I may play, again, this was designed for use with fictional leagues. I may play out either the fictional league that's in here, or I may play out Patriot Football League's 32nd year using Parallax Football. So Parallax Football is my baby. It is, I'm the most proud of this football game since the release of Flash Football back in '99. And I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.